I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
In the military, you'll often hear the phrase, having each other's back, that one soldier looks out for another. But what happens when the fighting ends and the soldiers come home? Julia Sheriden believes that for some soldiers, got your back is often replaced with on your own.
You'd like to think they'd be able to come home, get a job, raise their kids, be happy, and not suffer. But it just doesn't work out that way.
For Julia, joining the military seemed predestined.
I went into the Marines, it was the family business. My parents were big on social responsibility and giving back to the community.
She thought the Corps would be her home, but her military career was cut short after an incident left her with disabling injuries. She couldn't re-enlist. For several years after being discharged, Julia had to fight through a maze of government bureaucracy in order to receive benefits she was entitled to.
I probably read every law that was written for veterans. And what I started finding out was that I understood these laws.
So after fighting her own battles, Julia dedicated herself to helping fellow veterans fight for their rights as well.
They need to talk to someone who gets it, and I try to get it.
Her commitment is unwavering, but it also comes with a side of tough love.
This is your life. You need to have a stake in your life. You need to take responsibility in your life. Even if it turns out really bad, you'll know that you did something to try and make it better. The government's way.
And for many vets, Julia's work has made their lives better.
On my Disabled Veterans chapter meetings, we started out with 3 or 4 people. We now have 20 to 25 people who come regularly. They're so much better today than when they first came.
Though Julia helps all vets, it's her work with female soldiers she's most proud of. One of the things she does as president of Outreach and Resource Services for Women Veterans is organize seminars, like this one on finances, that help veterans make the transition from military to civilian life. For former soldiers like Tracy, Julia's wisdom and advice have been invaluable.
There are educational benefits, there are benefits that you can use to get more job training. And so I think it's great that Julia is doing this because now we get to see everything that's afforded to us.
The most common response is, nobody's ever told me this. How come they didn't tell me this? I never knew this.
Julia has received honors and accolades, but for her, the greatest reward is seeing former soldiers go on to live normal and productive lives.
And I'd like to think that they don't feel they owe me anything, but they feel they owe themselves something. They owe themselves to be the best person they can be.
Julia Sheriden may no longer be on active duty, but when it comes to helping her fellow vets, she will always be there to serve.
I appreciate it so much.